You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everyone, to Noche and a Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
And David Aldridge is standing by for...
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be.
Clearly. David, thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Irving in at the point guard. And for Los Angeles, we've got Johnson. Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. The kick out to Westbrook. Howard against Irving. LeBron with it. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. From downtown, Kevin Durant with the rebound. Westbrook against Irving. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Irving against Westbrook.
Boy, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge without foul.
Again, Irving missing. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Pass to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
And here's KD for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Here's James, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. A shot off that time.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Durant kicks to Curry. Back to KD. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
First trip to the line for him here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Drummond. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. Thomas checked in for Curry. As Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Anthony. And there's the pass to Ariza. Kicks it to Monk. Inside. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Monk.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Here is Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers ahead, up 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands that it's also...
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my...
So, Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So for Brooklyn now, Dragic is out there with Mills. Then it's James Johnson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Thomas in at the small forward position. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Monk. Guarded by Kerr. Passes it to Anthony. All alone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one. Nets trailed by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side, Irving.
2 minutes.
Rebound, the Lakers. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, but why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Lakers working the ball around now. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Johnson, the pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Howard against Griffin. There's Dragic with the 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. To the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dragic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. He gets that one.
James
Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
In the corner, Bradley with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint, here's Griffin. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making everything.
Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at James, what a contribution.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Howard is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron James. And it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Curry can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now.
Your Lakers.
James kicks to Bradley.
Anthony.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 3.
2 minutes.
And again, the Lakers no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Curry. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Stolen by Westbrook. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bradley. Here's James. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Durant puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Durant's got 8.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Curry on the wing. Covered by Anthony. The 3. Curry can't get it to go. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Anthony dishes to Westbrook. to LeBron. Shoots over Curry, and the Lakers with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it's good, 2 points. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, that's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Westbrook does not lack for style in finishing, and when you got his explosiveness, that's an easy thing to do.
Now, here is Irving to the inside.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Drummond, Mills out there with Dragic, then it's Thomas, and it's Claxton in at the power forwards position. Drummond is doubled, outside for Thomas, 5 on the clock. They get it again. And the pass to Mills to tie it up. Let's keep it alive. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happened. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Now, here's Monk, covered by Mills. Johnson draws it up. Monk, no one around him. No good on the triple. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
So for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown comes in for Thomas, and Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Outside Irving. And that one, good.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Durant down low. Johnson's there. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Los Angeles calls timeout. It's tied at 30. 59 seconds left in the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys,
timeout called the Nets. It's tied at 30. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving against Bradley. Pass to Bryant. Irving surveying the floor. Avery Bradley pulls it in. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Katie against James. It falls!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trailed by 2. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
The loudest and craziest fans get the T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Let's make some noise. We are 6 man.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant down low. Covered by Anthony. Over Anthony. Can't cash in. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away. Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Kyrie, that's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook taking.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Tough win. What was the focus offensively?
Trying to make plays throughout the whole game, especially in the fourth. We're a little lethargic to start the fourth and made a run, but when I came in, it's my job to go and make plays for our team.
And they fed off of it, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.